You are looking at a new 2020 launch of a new Spirit of Tradition sailboat. It goes by the name of ITALMAS.
This project started with a conversation between my dad and the customer. Had been talking for years about the possibilities of a custom boat, what it might look like. And my dad just kind of started nudging the customer that, you know, if you're going to build this, build it while you're young enough to enjoy it and take it out and sail it. And finally it was time where the customer decided, yeah, it's time. I want to get this project going.
ITALMAS was inspired by a boat that we had built in the early 80s by the name of Star. We took a lot of features that boat had and we transferred it onto here with the addition of the modern technology and convenience that's offered today.
Steve knew that he had been intrigued by the work that Bob and Paul had been doing at Stevens Waring, and so he contacted them right away because he knew the customer was interested in kind of a Spirit of Tradition boat.
They did all the naval architecture, the design work, and tasked us with building the boat the way that we do for the owner. It's a great relationship that we have. It really came together nicely for the owner. He's quite pleased with what we've done here.
One of the things we try very hard to be good at is to be flexible for a customer. We understand that it is not our dream we are building, it is their dream, and I think that's a critical thing to understand. It's our jobs to listen, and I think a lot of people forget that. We're building our customer's dream, not our dream.
So the cold molding procedure that we use is the best around. With the cold molding, there's no soak, there's no leak. Each layer of wood and veneer is hermetically sealed so that it never interacts with the elements.
I think a lot of people have tended away from building cold molded boats, but I believe still to my core that it is a great way to build a custom boat. And they last. If you do it right, they last. And so that's why we offer a lifetime warranty on the hulls. You can't beat the beauty of it either. I mean, it doesn't matter the shape, we can build it, especially when we're able to put bright finished mahogany on the hull sides or on the deck. You can't replicate that. Faux wood will never look like real wood.
You know, it's a wood boat and everyone associates a wood boat with the rotting smell of the Chris Crafts of yesteryear, and being this is a completely dry build, cold molded, finished product, the technology is apparent everywhere, not just in the epoxy that we use, but also with the lithium-ion batteries we use, with the power plant, the Yanmar diesel, the generator that they have aboard, the rolling boom, the furler up front, you know, the windlass. I mean, the boat looks like it's a classic and could have been produced in the 50s. The scope of this project grew a little bit as the owners saw and felt confident with what we could do and really challenged our guys in a lot of different ways. We've got about 13 guys in the shop that painstakingly put this project together over the course of a couple of years. The guys really coalesce and get along well, and what they really enjoy is the opportunity to build something like this. Fitting everything, you know, the electronics, all the rigging, the way that everything came together for this boat and this project is pretty special. It's exactly what the owner wanted, and our guys were able to execute that. And it says a lot, I think, about the guys' craftsmanship and their diligence to really challenge themselves and do the best that they can.
It was very important to this customer that this boat was not only built in the U.S., but that we used as many companies manufacturing parts inside the U.S. And we obviously have a lot of pride that these boats are built in a small northern Michigan community with highly skilled, intelligent craftsmen and a whole team that supports them as well on the administrative side.
We feel that the finished product speaks for itself, that no one builds a better boat than we do in the world, and that we're competing on a global market to be the best in the world.
We have been very fortunate to keep having people call us up and have an idea for an interesting project. We just try and keep taking care of the people that we build boats for and keep doing it right over and over and over again. And I think all of us believe at our core that if we just do that, everything's going to be okay.